Alright, greetings YouTube, what is up? Sorry, I've got Return of the Jedi going on right over here, and then I've got a couple of YouTube videos going on in the kitchen where my computer's at. So, maybe some background noise. But as you can see, I have started working on my F-18E Super Hornet. Excuse me, yesterday I went out and I graduated to some of the big boy cement. I've noticed that a lot of guys have been going by recommending this, even because of the square jar where apparently you cannot tip this over, unlike the Tenax and Plastaweld and everything else. Oh, there you go. But you gotta really be trying. You know, you gotta be really you know, you gotta really be trying to knock it over. But it's my first time using it, and I have to say, to me, plastic cement, where have you been my entire life, and why haven't I picked you up sooner? But with just, the minute amount, you can actually weld it and get a really good. There's no seam issues here, as you can see. This right here, at least right here, it connected straight down the middle, and there's no seam whatsoever. As long as, well, I guess depending on the kit itself too, whether or not you have to fight it. But this is a Revell kit, and there I had a little bit of a misalignment. But as far as everything else, everything else has gone together rather quickly. There's no globs of glue anywhere on this thing. I was using what I had on hand before, and there was just really some of the little tiny little tubes of super glue, and those do not have a precision applicator, so I was resorting to a toothpick method, and I was kind of going through more super glue that way than I was really necessary. So with this, just to touch down the seam, and it just runs down the seam, seals itself rather quickly, and then you can even sand it. What I've been doing here on this part is just using it to melt the plastic together here at the seam, so I can sand it together, and then it's gonna be virtually gone once I hit it with some sandpaper. Actually, with some actual sandpaper. That's just an emery board that I used. But that's where I'm at on this. I'm gonna try to take this one slowly. I've already got the dash in. I've already got the cockpit just as far as I'm willing to go. I'm not gonna go in there and paint any dials. I'm not gonna paint any buttons. I'm not even really going to paint the straps. Come on, focus. It's not going to focus, of course, but even if I had proper lighting... Oh, there's some... I don't know if you can make that out. There it goes. Alright, camera. So, there it goes. It's even better. The cockpit I've just colored. I didn't use any of the kit decals. Like I said, I'm not going to. I might try to dry brush some of the buttons to give them a little bit of offset. But again, no kit decals whatsoever inside the cockpit, and it's a really nice dashboard too. I thought. I don't know enough of aircraft to give an expert opinion on whether or not something's missing or something else is supposed to be there, but it looks good to me. And just another little quick update on this guy. This guy's done. I just have a little bit of dry brushing to do for bringing out some rivets, bringing out some highlights here and there, but I had got all the glass on there. And wouldn't you know it, with the very last window pane, I actually broke. Come on. I actually broke that last window pane right there as I focus. I popped the seam all along the edge, trying to get this one piece in, and I wasn't even pushing that hard, and it popped right off. Well, it snapped. So bullet hole. Maybe that's why there's no guy back there. But I added a couple of other decals here and there. Well, actually, the only others that I've added are those on both sides. Apparently I missed those last time. And you can see some overspray that I got on the bottom, on the inside of the canopy right there. But that's my fault, because I forgot to mask that part off. Also those, I got the dull coat on there. That one still needs to be hit one more time, I think. But it is on a base, it is up. I don't know if I'm going to try to sell this one at the Texas Collectibles show or not, but it will be there at the show with me. Along with the Super Hornet Sky Striker, the A10 Warthog. This B-Wing is going to be part of a wall piece that's going to be set up with a X-Wing fighter. This one's going to be on display, though I think I'm going to redo the display base. I'm not going to use these aluminum rods anymore. They bend really easily. I just found that out. Differences between metals. But I've got another Hornet that's going to go on this display. This one is spinning out of control. I have a little bit of adjustment to go on this one. I'm not sure if I like the base here. I may go with a rectangular base and get these in a flight, but I totally missed the mark on where I wanted the peg, so redo on this one, I think. But more on this guy later. Maybe tomorrow I'll actually get the fuselage together. Or you know what? I may actually do that. No, I'll do that tomorrow. I got some things that I need to get done. But so what I'm working on today, Super Hornet / G.I. Joe Sky Striker. Another update soon on the A10 Warthog / Cobra Rattler once I set up the decals for that. And I don't know what my next big kit is going to be aside from this one. But more to come later. I'll see you guys soon. Have fun modeling out there. Peace out.